Good morning, children. Sairam. Today we will discuss what is the difference between formal and informal letter. We have already seen how to write formal letter and informal letter. But there are some important things which we should know while writing formal and informal letters. So let us discuss. Let's have a quick recap on whatever we have studied about informal letter. So what is an informal letter? An informal letter is also referred to as friendly letter. It is a personal letter written to friends or relatives. It is written in personal fashion. Now what is it? We are going to discuss more. Before doing that, let us quickly see the format of an informal letter. So first, what we have? We have the address. That means the sender's address. You are sending the letter, so your address you will write. Then you have date, and then you have greeting or salutation. Next you have body of the letter. So body of the letter will be having 3 parts, that is introductory paragraph, main body and conclusion. Then the closing of the letter, that is subscription and signature. Now let us have a comparison between formal letter and informal letter. So formal letter, you already know, it includes application, letters to editors, official letters, letters to or from organization, government departments, etc. These letters are supposed to be short and to the point. And what about informal letters? Informal letters are, as you have already seen, that it is letters to parents, relatives, friends, and these are easy and conversational language. Learning to write a good letter also needs practice, knowledge about proper form, and the ability to put into words your feelings, thoughts, or ideas. So let us see on what basis we can compare these two forms of letter. So formal letter, you have letter written in a formal language in the stipulated format for official purpose. That is, a particular format is given. Okay? An informal letter, in a friendly manner, you write to someone with whom you are familiar. Now, what is the objective of formal letter? It is for professional communication. And for informal letter, that is personal communication. So, one important point you have to remember. The next point is address. So children, don't get confused. Okay? In formal letter, we have 2 addresses to be written. That is sender's address and receiver's address. Whereas in informal letter, you have to write only sender's address. The formal letter is written to business house, college or school employer, etc. And informal letters written to friends and family acquaintances. Now what is the voice use? In formal letter you have passive voice, and in informal you have active voice. Now what is that? Now one way to be impersonal and authoritative is when you are writing a formal letter is to use passive voice. The passive can also remove the touchy matter of direct personal responsibility and interpersonal relations from the sentence. Now let me give you an example. In a formal letter, if you write, "You should do something about this," it sounds rather accusatory. But instead, you should write, "Something should be done about this." In informal letter, when you are writing to your grandmother, you wouldn't write that you will be kept informed of all the developments. You would rather write, "We will let you know what's happening." That is the difference between informal and formal letter. Let's see the other basis for comparison between formal and informal. Now, when you are writing the name, that is salutation, when you are addressing the person, you write in a formal letter, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. So and so," you write. But in informal letter, you just write hello, hi. Okay, then for previous contact, suppose for previous reference, if you are writing in a formal letter, you write, "Thank you for so and so, thank you for your letter." Or if you have not written, you write, "I apologize for not writing." Okay, but in informal letter, you just write, "Thanks for your letter." Okay, "Sorry, I have not replied." Okay, then reason for writing in formal letter, how will you write? "I am writing in connection with so and so matter," or "in reply to your letter so and so date," like that. But in informal letter, you write just a short note about, or "Here's the information you wanted." For giving information in formal letter, you write, "I am delighted to inform you," or "We regret to inform you." But in informal letter, you just write, "There is a good news," okay, or "Unfortunately, I cannot be around." Then for attachments in formal letter, you write, "Please find attached my report or documents or certificates." But in informal, you just write, "I have attached the following documents." Then if you want to ask some information, so in formal letter, what will you write? "I am interested in receiving the information," or "finding out the information." Whereas in informal letter, you write, "I would like to know about this," or "Please send me the information regarding this." Now that you have seen the comparison, let us see some of the topics for informal letter. So it's a list of few important topics, like inviting a friend for your birthday party or summer vacation or some important event. Okay, then advising a friend, if your friend is not studying, or if your brother or sister is not studying, so you advise them. Or apologizing to a friend, suppose you have done something, you have done some mistake, or you have rudely behaved with him, so that is you're apologizing a friend and you're writing a letter. Or thanking a friend for spending holiday together. Then other topics like reminding a friend of a particular event, okay, or congratulating a friend if they have won a prize, okay. Then requesting for help, if you need particular information about anything, you can ask. Or admitting a mistake, if you have done something wrong and you are admitting it. I have a sample letter for better understanding. Write a letter to your friend inviting him to spend the summer vacation at your place. This is the topic given here. Here, no name is given. So, you have to write your friend's name, any name you can write. But first thing, see the address, 29 Navayug Apartments, Pitampura, Delhi, then PIN number. So, you have the number of the house and the name of the apartments, the city name and the state. Then after that, you leave one line after the address. For neatness, you have to leave one line. And then you write the date. See the way how it is written, children? First, the date, then month, and then year. So, 21st, but no ST is written. Okay? So, 21 March 2020. Then again, you have to leave one line and write what is written, Dear Rudra, but no punctuation mark, children. Then you leave one line and write, it's been a while since I have heard from you. Where have you been? I hope this letter finds you in the best of your health. After this, again one paragraph over, so you have to leave one line. As summer vacation is approaching, I was thinking if we could spend the summer break together at my place in Mumbai. I will introduce you to all my friends and close relatives. I will give a city tour as well. We will spend some quality time in the afternoons near the seashore. To add cherry on the cake, the weather here is very pleasant during those days due to sea winds. I am excited even at the thought of you and I spending the summer together after so long. I have to tell you a lot of things and expect the same from you. Again after that, the last concluding line, a line is left, children. Give my regards to aunt and uncle. Hope to see you soon. Yours lovingly, XYZ. Because no name is given in the question. So you have to write XYZ. Children, I hope you have understood the difference between formal and informal letters. What are the important points you should remember? Yes, we have also discussed some more letters here. I hope you have understood, right? So, do practice writing letters. Then you will understand how to write it. Okay? With this, children, we come to the end of today's session. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. Take care.